Hello everyone and welcome to this Thinkific tutorial for beginners. If you've ever dreamed of turning your unique knowledge, professional expertise, or creative skills into a highly profitable online business, you are standing at the absolute starting line of your journey. In this video, we're cracking open the single, most reliable, scalable, and feature-rich course platform on the web, Thinkific. Unlike fragmented software setups that require you to patch together external website builders, hidden video hosting systems, and separate checkout tools, Thinkific delivers a beautifully unified all-in-one ecosystem where you can build, market, and monetize digital products completely from scratch. We're also going to be doing a deep dive into every functional layer of the platform. We'll explore the primary admin dashboard, master the brand new visual course builder, learn how to inject rich media using Content Uploader, deploy AI-driven page editors, build a thriving Thinkific community, and analyze the subscription tiers so you can optimize your profits. Also, if you want to try Thinkific yourself, you can use my link down below in the description to start building and selling your online course with a 30-day free trial. So, let's jump right into the command center. Now, when you launch your account, you land instantly within the centralized admin dashboard. This is your operational home base. On the left side of your screen, this is a core navigation sidebar, which groups your tools into intuitive sections. So you have your home button, the product. Once you click on it, it will provide a drop down where under product you can see your courses, because courses are actually your products, if it's intellectual or hard copy or digital versions of a course. Then of course you have communities, as we mentioned, digital downloads, coaching and webinars, memberships, etc. And then of course you have channels, where you have landing pages, your website, your mobile app, and your widget. And then you also have marketing, where you can work out your leads, your funnels, affiliate, and email automation. And then under sales, you can work out your bundles, coupons, orders, invoices, and revenue partners. Then after a while, you will be interested in seeing your analytics information. So under analytics, you'll be seeing your marketing, orders, revenue, enrollment, engagement, and custom reports. There are other options here, such as integrations, if you'd like to integrate Thinkific with others, and settings, which helps you to set preferences according to your requirements. So once we click on the home button, this is where it takes us. You can see start selling your enterprise, connect your payment provider, publish your product, create your first digital product, and personalize your product landing page. These are core steps that are necessary if you'd like to get your course up and running and making good money from it. So of course, at the top right corner, if you click on create, here you get to choose your product. Do you want a digital download of a product? Do you want to provide a course, services in coaching, webinar, community, or membership? So let's say we want to go with a course. And as you can see on the left side, it's like the back end, and on the right side, you'll be seeing what others will be seeing. So you have describe your audience and what they'll learn, and they'll be seeing it right here. So right here, we're going to provide this information. I'm going to click create. So we'll be waiting for a few moments as it's currently drafting the course. Great. After that, it's taking us to this page where we have to set up our landing page. Guess what? Your landing page is one of the first places your prospective students or client will be meeting you for the first time. So at the top right here, you get to choose your starting point. You have your theme presets. It's currently by default in cheerful, which is not bad. So let's try to have a look at neutral. And then go to Suite, then Contemporary, and Professional. So this is something you'd be doing if you want to get the best look to your landing page. You have to set your theme. Of course, this is a theme preset, or you can go ahead and start from a basic preset. But we like to make things easy and we'd like to move forward. So we're going to go ahead with the Professional option. As you can see, master your revenue system. Of course, systemize your revenue for predictable growth. Enroll now, and this is what they'll see. So we're going to go over to the top right here, because you can see curriculum, settings, pricing, and of course the landing page, which is where we're at. And then of course you can see preview to have a preview of what we have right here. And of course you have the publish button. There is actually a drop down where you can publish now or set to pre-order. So we're going to go to curriculum. This acts as the architectural blueprint for your educational content. Thinkific structures your information using a clean hierarchy of chapters and lessons. Think of chapters as the overreaching thematic buckets and lessons as the individual learning pieces contained inside of them. To lay your foundation, you could go ahead and click on Add a Chapter to type in the module title and hit Save. So if you click on Add Chapter, you get what we mean. But of course, you can see that Thinkific has provided these already. So you can see Introduction to Revenue Systemization. Then the next chapter is Optimizing Personal Capital. Then you have Building Scalable Digital Assets, Systematic Revenue Generation, then Advanced Growth Strategies. Guess what? All of this was auto-generated by Thinkific because we provided a description of the course we want to provide. So this is an AI assistant embedded into Thinkific. So you can see your chapter, which of course you could rename because the AI assistant might not get it right all the time, but it sets the tone in helping you out. And then of course you have a welcome and course overview, and you can see right here, title, videos from your library. So if you'd like to have a video to welcome your prospective student, you want to select a video file. So if you click on the drop down, you'll be able to get them. However, since you don't have any uploads yet, there'll be no matches found. And that's why you have upload a video file. So if you click in browse files, you can go ahead and drag and drop them from your local drive, or click if you'd like to upload it. Then of course you could get them from a link if you have it from, say, a YouTube channel, Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive. Then of course once your video is uploaded, you have some information right here. Basically this part is saying do what you want with your course to make it stand out. At the end of going through each and every of these chapters and the lessons beneath them, you can of course click save after each part is done, and if you feel like you need to add more lessons to a chapter, just go ahead and click on the add lesson button and you have the opportunity to add a lesson. For example, if you click on add lesson, you need to decide if it's a video lesson, if it's a text, a PDF, quiz, audio, etc. Now if you start with a video, for example, that's good. This will provide you with something similar with what we had before. Now, of course, we selected video, but to build an engaging, world-class educational experience, you should avoid relying solely on video blocks. You can click the plus icon, so if you'd like to make adjustments to that, you can click on Add Lesson once again, select Text, and here you have your text. You can put in your title, your content, and you have your lesson settings, such as make this a free preview lesson, make this a prerequisite, enable discussions for this lesson, which by the way is where you have your community building, and of course remove margins in the course player. And then lesson icon and label, this is text. Of course you have some icons right here and you have it as text. Furthermore, you can build powerful evaluation check-ins by selecting the quiz block from the element menu. So if you click on add lesson, you can see quiz right here. You can add a quiz, which could be after a few lessons just to check their memory if they got the point, and then put in your title and create with AI, which if you click on this drop down, you could decide the number of questions and generate questions. For example, if we go ahead and click on generate questions, instead of manually adding questions, after a few moments, you can see 3 questions. What is the primary focus when exploring different revenue models? Question 2, what revenue model emphasizes recurring payments from customers? And 3, what should you consider when choosing a revenue model? If you'd like it, you could say accept and add to quiz or simply clear it. If we say accept and add to quiz, you have your questions there. So for this new lesson, we could give it a title, Quiz Time, just to make it fun. And of course, you could go ahead and at the bottom, click on Save Lesson, and it's going to be right here. So after 2 lessons or the number of lessons you prefer, you have your quiz. And after this, they will be proceeding to the next chapter. At this point, it's clear that centralizing your digital academy under a visual high-performance learning engine is the absolute fastest way to scale your revenue and automate student engagement. So if you want to try Thinkific yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start building and selling your online course with a 30-day free trial. Now, once your educational content is beautifully arranged, navigate to the top bar and click on Settings. Let's go over to the next, which is Settings. Now, the Settings tab handles your back-end data and administrative options. Here you can define your course URL, upload a compelling course card image that displays on your storefront, configure your instructor bio, and input targeted metadata to maximize your search engine optimization. Still under Settings, you have your drip schedule. If you click on drip schedule, this option allows you to choose exactly how content is distributed to your students. You can opt to release all chapters simultaneously on enrollment, or release them on specific calendar dates, or stagger them based on the number of days a student has been enrolled in the course, which is perfect for keeping retention high. And just to emphasize the image and description tab right here, this is key. This image will be displayed on your internal admin dashboard as well as your customer-facing checkout. So if it's blank, it will leave you with a bland-looking course outline, which in turn might not give you the proper attraction to your course. So you might want to provide a good image right here and a good course product description. Then of course, if you want the course player appearance to be a light theme or a dark theme, this is pretty much up to you. Go through all these settings to personalize and make it match with your brand, and you'll be well on your way with the settings part of it. And next you have the pricing, but of course you want to click on Save Settings first, and then go to Pricing. This is where you get to establish your monetization framework. Now, Thinkific provides incredible financial flexibility, allowing you to choose between a free enrollment, a one-time payment which charges a one-time fee to access the content, a subscription where you charge students recurring monthly fees for access to course content, or a monthly payment plan where the full price will be divided into monthly payments. So if you go ahead and say monthly, you need to set up your checkout. You can see the setup payments option, and if you click on it, you need to connect your Thinkific to your Stripe or your PayPal. So these are popular options, so make sure to connect your account either using your Stripe or your PayPal. And of course, once you're done with your payment and you've saved your pricing, you can go over to Save Primary Pricing. We're just leaving it as free for this tutorial, and of course you're going to go over to your landing page, which is where we had it before at the beginning. We select a professional, then of course you want to click on preview, then you have all lessons, all published lessons. Of course you could go with that, and you can see it right here. Introduction to revenue systemization, optimizing personal capital, and everything which you must have set up. And this is where you have everything you set up, just as we showed you in this video. Of course, if you want to go ahead and click on publish, that is up to you to make the best out of it. Thinkific is an elite world-class framework engineered for modern creators who want to transform their specialized knowledge into an asset that builds long-term financial freedom. We've mapped out the entire blueprint, and you can see how you can create your course using Thinkific, from the curriculum to the settings to setting up pricing and getting your landing page to publishing your course. Go over to the marketing section, work out your leads in the funnels, and work out your email automation, and you'll be well on your way to make the best out of Thinkific. So if you want to try Thinkific yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start building and selling your online course with a 30-day free trial. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.